Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. Drop the tea. How is everyone doing? I know I'm a little late. Hello, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for coming to get my channel together for me. I'm gonna wait and see if some more people are going to come in. Yes, and if you're in here, just introduce yourself. Even if you're up there in the bushes, please introduce yourself. I got my little fan on because my menopause is acting up. I'm a little hot, so I got my little fan on here. How was everyone doing tonight? I know I'm a little late, about 5 minutes late, but I'm here. I'm here. All right, as you come in, please hit the like button on your way in. Support the channel by the way of a super chat or super sticker. You can also join the membership, or also you can also give membership. Also, this channel is covered by the Fair Act use of 1976. Also, you can follow me on my other platforms that drop the T. And let's see here. And also, you want to support the channel by Cash App, which is $Rochelle74. All right, guys. Y'all see the thumbnail. We got Choo Choo Train Coleslaw, and we got Nut Huggers on here. We got Nut Huggers and Choo Choo Train Coleslaw on here. So we got that on there. We're gonna be talking about them too. And then I don't know. For some reason, people think I'm gonna be reviewing the show when I'm not. I'm not gonna be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do not want to review the Toxic Show. I do not want to review that. So I'm not going to be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville at all. I will not be reviewing it at all. Now, I will, like I said, if I see something going on in the YouTube streets, I will talk about it. But as far as reviewing the show, I will not be doing that. I will not. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. We're going to be discussing why she decided to pop her long neck out today. We're going to be discussing that. Also, we're going to be talking about nut huggers, talking about broken single women. What is Coleslaw? She's a single woman. You haven't married her, so what the hell is she? Ain't she a single woman? So we're gonna be talking about her. Hello, Smart Cookie. Hello. Hello, Laura C. Jones, my tea sipper. Hello. Oh, I'm glad you was able to come over here, Smart Cookie. Hello. Hello, Pat Dryer 64, my tea sipper. Hello. All right, so we're gonna be talking about that today. You know, my whole thing is with Martell. Like I told y'all, I'm not gonna watch the show. And I think some people yesterday, I think they came in rather late, and they was like, "Well, let me know if you're gonna be reviewing the show, so I cannot be on your channel." I said it 5 times. I'm not reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, but if something pops up, like something about one of them, I will talk about it. But I'm not going to be reviewing the show. The show will not get one view for me. Nothing. Nada. No, ma'am. I will not be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville at all. Hello, Overcomer. I am 6. Hello. Let's see here. You said Coleslaw is single, stupid, and unfortunately helpless. I won't be watching that show either. Right, I'm not watching the show. You said you're gonna Smart Cookie. You said I'm going to watch it and make my money. Okay, Smart Cookie. Okay, I heard that, Smart Cookie. Okay, that's a good idea. So we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about her today. And you know what? Her and Nut Huggers, they just some pitiful people. And the word on the curve is what I heard is that some of her scenes have been cut because she's trying to ask for. They said that she's trying to ask for more money. So they cut some of her scenes. So she might the scenes might not be on the show because I heard that she's trying to ask for a lot of money, like she the star of the fucking show. Can't say that. We're not past the 10-minute mark yet. We're supposed to say that. But we're going to get into that as well. We also going to be talking about Portia. Baby Portia was given the looks for the Cowboy Carter. Also, we're going to be talking about Beyonce, y'all. Do you know that in Atlanta, you know, she had I think it was 2 or 3 shows in Atlanta, and they allegedly stole her lineup, you know, the setup that she was going to be doing for a concert. Also, some unlisted music, some unreleased music they had stole from her in Atlanta. Now, I was like, God dang, they done stole the stuff. So I guess it was somebody who worked for Beyonce. They had parked their car in a parking garage, and somebody broke in the car and stole the lady laptop with unreleased music on there, the setup of the show, and some other stuff that stole out of the car. Also, y'all know here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, there was a little boy that was abducted, right? Come to find out, girl, the father ran off and left the little boy outside. The people was after him. He ran off and left his son outside. Now, y'all know, as a mother, we gon' if somebody out there, we rather get pow for our kids. The damn father ran in the house and left the little boy outside. Who does that as a parent? We would be unalive for our kids. So the other angle was showing that the father ran in the house, y'all. Now, you know that's bad. Also, we're going to be talking about the young lady who pow her a man at the barbershop because allegedly he had stole her business idea. Also, he was cheating on her and also gave her HIV. Had took all the money out the bank. She was pregnant. They say he took all the money out the bank because they were doing like credit repair business. She had Lux Credit and he had Credit Champ. She had showed her the ropes of how to do everything or whatever. And, you know, they were doing pretty good. And she had another business. She did taxes and things like that. So she was showing her man, how to do stuff too. And I guess once he learned how to do stuff and got big-headed, you know, he started cheating on her. He had 4 to 5 secret kids on her that she knew nothing about. Then he ended up giving this lady HIV. So allegedly he was in the barbershop and she came in there and handled her business. That's why when you doing your business and stuff, you can't tell everybody what you're doing. You cannot tell everybody what you're doing. You'll show somebody, you know, how to get on, and then they'll go head on. When you show them the ropes and how to do everything, some of these men are so dirty. Once you show them everything and put them on, they'll go ahead and leave you for another woman. If you wasn't on when we met, you ain't gonna be on. Not on my dime. Just say it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Hello, Lisa Foster, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Carolyn, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Look, women, we got to get out of this trying to help men, trying to fix them. You can't do it. If you ain't, look, at our big age, if you ain't got your stuff together, when you come, don't look for me to help you. Because I ain't the one. I ain't the one to help you. I can't do it. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not in the business of trying to help nobody get on their feet. No. So we're gonna be talking about that. All right, guys, we passed the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel. Drop the T. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Also, guys, if you do want to give memberships or join the membership, it's $2.99. You could do super chat, super stickers, or you could do Cash App, which is scrolling across the screen there. Let me make sure my banner is up here. Let me make sure that's up here. And my banner. There we go. All right. All right. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the channel. I know I'm about 5 minutes late, but here I am. Also, follow me on my other platforms as well. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop the T on all platforms. How is everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? All right, let's get to it. Y'all see what's been going on these YouTube streets? Choo Train Coleslaw decided to put a picture up of her and Martell. So I guess the coast is clear. Martell said she could put them on her Instagram. So she didn't put a picture up. So I guess her daddy letting her put a picture up, okay, of him and her. I don't know what it is with her with this big, I don't know what that thing is on top of her ear. Every time we see her, she either got a big messy bun setting up on top of her hair or some type of bun. I don't know if she thinks that's the style of, or if it's cute, or that's all he letting her get down to her head. Because every hairstyle, when we seen her doing a podcast, what does she have on top of her head? A messy bun. Every time we see her, she got some type of bun on top of her head. A nest up there. So is that the only thing that he paying for her to get is a nest up on top of there? Because that you don't pay shit for that to get no nest up on top of there. That that don't cost nothing for the nest. I'm sure the stylist ain't charging nothing to put the nest up on top of there. Or maybe she doing the nest herself. And then, this is the thing. She don't have that many shoes, y'all. She don't have that many shoes. Look, every time we catch her, she got the same shoes on. Them shoes she had on right there is the same shoes she had on and a couple of other pictures. I don't know what's the problem here with her and shoes. Maybe she don't got that many shoes and stuff. I ain't talking about nobody. But you saying you that girl, and you talking about your man. He needs to buy you a variety of shoes if you're going to be stepping out. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. So he pops out, right? He pops out. He calling women broken and single. Broken and single? What is she, sir? Is she broken and single? Just asking. Just asking. Is she broken and single? Because I don't think you and her together. You only with her when it's beneficial towards you. That's the only time we see you with her. That's the only time we see him with her. If it's something that got to do with some type of money. And this don't make no sense. Here she go right here. So he was telling people off about her, honey. He was telling people off. So let me just share this with y'all. So he went on here, girl. He was trying to tell people off about this thing. Let me go up here, y'all. Let me just show y'all this. So here's a picture of him and her. My Nut Huggers let her put the picture, finally put a picture of him on her Instagram, y'all. So here's a picture that's been going all over the YouTube street, y'all. So the comments here, I'm trying to find his comments here. Somebody in the comments, baby, the comments was given. Look, here she go. My man and I at Martell Hope with the heart. What type of shit is this? What is this? Somebody said after his wife left him, wasn't he on Raw with Sheree? He finally giving you a turn. Right. He finally giving you a turn. Finally. Somebody said this man has been passed around more than Rose at an Olive Garden. Right. He's a pass around. When they talk about these women for the streets, Martell is for the streets. Nut huggers is for the streets. Somebody said, tell me how to post you so you know this is real. They said, don't nobody else want him. He's yours by default. No, nobody else want him because he broke. He used up. He walked up. No, nobody want him. Yeah, it's the comments on here. A lot of these women in these comments is praising them. So, and I know the comments here is these pick Misha bitches here. They praising him. They praising him. Talking about y'all should let it go. I'm never gonna let it go how he did Melanie and those kids. Baby, I ain't never gonna be hard up for no man. Ever. I'd rather lay in a bed by myself and be by myself before I let a man roller skate over me like this. Roll over me like this. I will be by myself on the porch with my grandkids in a fucking rocking chair. I would never. I don't care about no sex, no nothing. I don't care about it. I would never let no man dog me out like this. For a piece of D? How? Why would you sit here? What I don't get right is that this man has had all type of women. And look, I know people like, well, she was young at the time. She's not young no more. She just keep letting this man dog her out. He be on other shows with other women. He be with all type of other women. Once the women find out he ain't about shit and don't got shit, they going on about their business. Then he go right on back down there to her. And she go back with him. Is it that you can't do no better? Or is it that you keep on wishing on a wing and a prayer that he gonna get you on some type of a show? That's the only thing I can think of. That you waiting for him to get you on some type of a damn show. And I think that another reason she don't want to leave him because she done been with him all this time, right? And she don't want to look dumb. After all the shit that she done went through, after she done got drugged up and down these YouTube streets, I think if she leave him now, she'll look stupid because of all the shit she went through. And you know what? Her daughter is old enough to go on this damn internet and see all the shit that people say about her mama, all the shit that that people have said about her. I know her daughter is old enough to go on this internet and see all this shit. But she said that she will have to explain this to her daughter. What the hell are you going to explain to your daughter? That you a fucking tramp? That you was messing around with a married man? That you got pregnant by a married man? Because don't sit up here and run this shit talking about him and Melody one together. They were still married. Don't pull that shit. And then what type of woman would not even say their kid's birthday because a man don't want you to say your child's birthday? We know all the 4-piece chicken nuggets birthday. You ain't never came on this internet and said what Spider-Man birthday was because you don't want people to put together what his birthday is because then people will put together, but we already know that he was married when you got pregnant. You don't never get on this internet and say nothing about Spider-Man birthday, what his birthday is or nothing. We know when the 4-piece chicken nuggets birthday is. We know when the 4-piece nuggets birthday is. But you is embarrassed to put when Spider-Man birthday is on here. But you want to put him on here any other time, but you don't want to put him on here with his birthday. Well, we already know you're a hoe and a Jezebel. We already know that. Yeah, we already know that. And no matter what she say or do, you always gonna be known as the fucking mistress. It don't matter what you do. It does not matter what you do or say. You're gonna be known as the mistress. You're gonna be known as the mistress. And from what people said, allegedly you the pass around. And what we know is it's allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, it's a tape. You are a pass around. I'm not saying it, I'm just saying what was said. Now, if you talk about, well, if people know me, people know I can count on my hand the man I had. We know that's a fucking lie. We know that's a motherfucking lie. We know that's a lie. First, Yolanda said she met him at the barbecue. Then come to find out you were hostess up there at the bar and grill that Martell, Marceau, and all them hung out at. Then we find out that you were stalking him. You already knew who they was. You was driving past their house and every damn thing. So you was stalking him. Just saying. So the word on the curb is that a lot of you and Martell's scenes and your scenes got cut out because allegedly you asked for $1 million. They said hell to the fuck no, on said. Then they said you tried to ask for $500,000. They said hell to the fuck no. But see, we know Martell got you asking for all this money like you worth that. Baby, you will never be a Melanie Cherie. Never. So I don't know what Martell to put in your fucking head, but it ain't happening. What can you bring to that show? Not shit. We done heard everything we need to hear. It don't matter what you say or do. That was Melody's husband. It don't matter how you try to spin it. It don't matter. It don't matter if somebody called you, if you talked to her. It was her husband. I don't know what type of laws they got in Alabama, but if she would have popped out you, she would have been well in her right because she got papers on him. That was her husband, not yours. But I heard you it running your family all the way down to the grandpappy. That's what y'all do. And the word on the curb is you are by said your mama was a said mistress. Just saying. I heard you was a bastard too. Just saying. Just saying. So I guess you don't see nothing wrong with it because you already didn't know what a fucking 2-parent household was. So just saying. So make sure you teach your kids what a 2-parent household is. Because you Knox do not have a 2-parent household. And thanks to you, the 4-piece nuggets don't either. But they had one. They were born into one. But that was too much for you. You didn't want that. But they were born into a 2-parent household. But you didn't like that. So you did everything you could to tear it up. And then your other child, the same thing. So you gotta that's your MO. You always messing with somebody's husband or man. Because Paris daddy, him and his woman had been together since high school sweethearts. And I guess they took a break and you went over there and F that man and got pregnant with Paris thought the man was gonna be with you. He went right back to his woman, his high school sweetheart, and married her. So you ain't got married with now one of your kids. Every last one of your kids is by somebody else's man. Every last one of them. You ain't never had a man of your own. You always putting them fences on somebody else's husband. The railroad track, the fences on somebody else's husband. I've never seen no woman have no braces in their mouth for 10 to 15 years. That should be against the law for somebody to keep braces in their mouth that long. Look, your teeth might come off with the damn braces because they done been on there so long. Because you don't supposed to keep them on there that long. The braces might then attach themselves to the teeth. So if you try to take them braces off, you might take your teeth off with them. Just saying. Just saying. And I wanted to look for this comment here that Martell had made. Where is it at? I wanted to look for this comment. Somebody said, you look stunning, sis. Love you. Here go a pick me right here. Right here. Here we go. That's right. I like this one. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to see if I can find Martell's comment. Let's see if I can find it. Look at these comments. You look beautiful and happy. Oh my God. What is this? She said, I'm glad you got him, girl. You've been working hard to get him for some years now. Girl, bye. Somebody said, does he claim her? Another person said, thirsty as hell for a storyline. Yes. That's right. This is just terrible. I was trying to look for that comment Martell made. Somebody said, same story we've been hearing for years. Talk about something else. Somebody said, did you at least get your braces off? She's like she just won a prize. Somebody says, y'all don't want to hear this, but he loves this girl. He would not leave her alone for nothing. Well, okay, if he loves her, that's great. Somebody said he did Melody a favor. Thank you. Somebody said, woo, child. Hope you finally got your cigarette. What else are they saying on here? They said men always keep the slow ones around. You'll go for anything. It has always been proven. They sure will. The men love slow women because they can run over them like a damn railroad track. Men, a lot of men like these slow women because they can run over them. A lot of men, that is the truth. Men like slow women because they can run over 'em. Somebody said the Bible is not a lie. It can be your man, but you will reap, you will reap. Waiting for this to age. They said he didn't even comment or like he ain't changed. He did comment on here. I've just got to find it. It's so many comments on here. They said this girl getting ate up by the comments under her own page is crazy work. Somebody said they could. They said we can see voodoo still work, Lord. Somebody said I love when love wins. What love wins? Don't nobody care about her living her own damn life. Let her live her life. He ain't no problem. He ain't nothing. He for the streets. Let me see what else they're saying. People are writing paragraphs. I'm trying to find this comment. What he had said. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find it. There was a comment he made. He said that he said lonely, broken women. That's what he said. But he trying to. I'm gonna stop sharing. But he trying to get her to have her ex on for more money. But allegedly they're not gonna pay her. Now like I said, I'm not gonna watch the show, but that's what the word on the curve is that she's asking for more money, and they said no. So allegedly, a lot of her scenes have been cut from the show. Allegedly, I don't know how true this is. So they're not going to pay her. But we know that's Martell. I think Martell is doing all of this because he wants another stream of income. He wants another stream of income. So if he can get her on there, that's gonna be his other stream of income because you know he gonna control the money. She ain't gonna have no money in her hand. He gonna control that. Just saying. Hello, proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, lies and more lies. Let's see. I think that he is trying to get her more money. Hello, TNT Gma. Hello, proud Mimi. Um, I don't think she would do the show for free. I don't because he ain't gonna let her do the show for free. He wants that money. Martell, I mean, excuse me, Nut Huggers is desperate at this, right now. He is desperate. So he needs that other income. He needs that income. I don't think he will let her do it for free. And she think that if she get on this show, that she gonna move on up. She thinks she gonna get other opportunities. You said Linda said the neighborhood talk in the shade room is dragging them. They should. Let's see. You said, girl, and they got 5K likes. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't think if she try to take those braces off, I think her teeth might come off with the braces. Because if you have them on there for too long, I think they will like get like glued to your teeth. Because she didn't had them on there for so long. Don't you think if they try to take those braces off, they probably ain't gonna come off because they been on there for so long? He said I would never forget when he called her a peasant. Right. Overcome I'm 60, his baby mama is broken and single. Yeah, girl, Martell had made the comment under this post, but there's so many comments I can't find it. He said, these women are single and broken. The people that was commenting under this picture, they were coming for her ass. They were people get under your own post and they was coming for her. Some now we had some pick mishas under this post that was saying, you know, they glad they together, love wins, they make a beautiful couple. Hey, I don't care if they would. Melanie don't want his ass no more. Melanie is over him. God has delivered her from him. She don't want him. That's a wrap. Melody to me would be glad if Martell and her gone and do what they're gonna do, get married, whatever they're gonna do. Then that way, and that for my very own opinion, entertainment purposes only, then maybe she can come out with her man. But you know, if Melody try to come out right now with her man, Martell will be stalking that man. So if they just go on and get married or whatever they gonna do, then Melody can pop out with her man, right? This is my personal opinion. Because if Melanie pop out with her man right now, Martell will be stalking that man. Martell is still in love with Melanie, in my personal opinion. I think he cared for Arionne, but not like. But I think he cared for Coleslaw, but he don't love her like he loved Emil, in my personal opinion. Now let me know what y'all think. I don't think he cared for her like that. Martell want a woman that brings something to the table that can do for him. Because he too stupid to do anything for his own damn self. He like a woman that's already got stuff going, like businesses and things like that. So then he could just come right in and join. Ariana don't have anything going. How did two dumb people go get some started? Every time she try to get that boutique up and going, what happens? She sell a couple pieces, then and that's it. And you see, he tried to do the Arnaz wine. That didn't work out. He tried to do the suit line. That didn't work out. He was trying to sell some type of hair products and stuff. That didn't work out. He need Mel to do anything. Now, let me just tell y'all, if him and Mel was together and he had some wine that came out, that wine would have been up and going. That suit line would have been up and going. Anything that he was trying to get up and going, it would have been going if he was with Mel. Mel is a marketing genius. That Arnaz wine would have been selling. But because you got two dumb people, it didn't work out. Nobody know what they're doing. And for the life of me, a person who don't know what they do in their business, why what the hell you run around here and try to cheat on somebody and you know you don't know how to run no businesses? You know you don't know how to run shit. You don't know how to do shit. Why would you run around here and cheat and lose everything, goddamn thing that you own? You know what? I cannot figure that out. I can't figure it out. Is it that in your head you really thought that you was running some shit? Is that what you thought? In your head, you really thought you was running some shit until Mel took her glory away from you and stepped to the side, and you really seen that you wasn't running shit. Because I can't see for the life of me If somebody know that they don't know how to run shit, don't know how to do shit, how could you go out here and cheat and know you're gonna lose every fucking thing that you got, right? No, you ain't gonna have shit. Why would you go out here and cheat? That makes no sense to me. You know you can't run no businesses or anything like that. So why would you run around out here and cheat? It makes no sense. And then, usually if people go out here and cheat, usually smart people, they gonna cheat with somebody who got something. Not somebody who ain't got shit. You go out here and cheat on her with a bomb. That ain't got nothing. At least if you go cheat with somebody who got something. That's all I'm saying. This makes no sense to me. No, this makes no sense whatsoever. Personally, if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat with somebody who got something. But if I'm gonna lose everything I lose, I got to get with somebody that's worth losing somewhere. So all I'm saying. And you've been losing ever since you've been with her. And you know why? God don't bless no man. That's why y'all can't keep nothing going. Nothing goes right for y'all. That's why nothing goes right. Because y'all got together on a lie and for adultery. And that's why nothing goes right for her. That's why. Now, I don't know if she asked for forgiveness. I don't know. I can't say that. But when you come and interfere with the marriage, you're going to continue to have bad luck. Nothing's going to go right for you or him. Not going to go right for you. And then this is what's going to happen. You should say they do get married. She's going to be a sorry, miserable woman. Because everything that he was doing while he was married to Melanie, he's going to do it to you 10 times worse. 10 times worse, he's going to do it to you. Unless they're going to have an open marriage. Because no matter if he go out here and sleep with other women, she don't care. So I think that would work for her. Because when he was out here messing with Sheree, Belinda, all of them, she didn't care. He could come right on back to her. So I think that's why he stays and mess with her, because he can go out and mess with any woman he wants, and he can come right on back to her, and it don't bother him. So I think that should be the woman for him, because he can go out and mess with anybody he wants and come back to her. She don't care. But see, this is the thing. If he does get with a woman that got something going for herself, and he really want to be with this woman, she's not going to let it happen. Because she gonna figure that she didn't stay with him and got dragged through the ringers, through the mud, disrespect and everything. And she's not gonna let him go to be with no other woman to be happy. She is a for my man woman. She is one of them women, allegedly, for entertainment purpose, that will try to hurt you. Because she figured that she did all this stuff to get him, and she ain't gonna let no other woman have him. Now, I'm just saying, she is one of these type of women. Just saying. So just say if he did find a good woman and he wanted to leave her and be with another woman, she's not gonna let it go. She would still continue to have sex with him, and she would not let him go. She would like she was doing with Melanie, kept on having sex with him, messing with him. She would do that. She would not let him go. She's not gonna ever let him go. So any woman that will get with him, they're gonna have to deal with her. And so a real woman is like, hell no, I'm not gonna get with him because I'm gonna have to deal with her. They're not gonna want to deal with her. And a lot of women is not going to put up with Martell shit like she did. They're not gonna do it. So she the only one that's gonna put up with his shit. No, nobody else is not gonna do it. Just saying. All right, y'all. So, like I said, y'all, for those people, like I told y'all, I don't knock nobody. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all watching the show, go right ahead. I'm just not watching the show. But other people who are watching it, I know there were trailers and stuff out. People were saying that they were going to be on the show, that she was going to be on the show, what have you. But from my recognition, they are saying that she's asking for a lot of money and they're not going to, she might not be on the show. They're going to be cutting out some of her scenes, allegedly. That's what I've been hearing, allegedly. They're going to be cutting out a lot of her scenes because she's asking for a lot of money. Now, I don't know how true that is. That's the word on the curve. That is the word on the curve, you guys. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And then also, guys, I know y'all been hearing about the woman in New York, the woman in New York. She's a 21-year-old college student that was in New York just for the summer working when there was an LGBTQ man and a mother and daughter duo jumped on the black lady, jumped on the black girl and beat her up. And people were talking about, where are the black men? Why is the black woman not protected, right? Baby, they came out. They started coming out. They went to those people's house. Now they trying to get on her. It was 3 of them on this poor little girl, college student, 21 years old. The mother, daughter, and the LGBTQ man jumped the girl, jumped her. Now they trying to come on here and say it wasn't like that, trying to say that the girl was calling them names. Now they were calling the girl all type of monkeys, slaves, and everything. And the girl said she did call them an immigrant, but because they were calling her slave monkeys. Now they try to get on here and plead the fifth. No. No, we're not going to plead the fifth. Y'all jumped on that girl for no reason over a parking spot. How you going to put a garbage can in a parking spot? If you're not parked there, you cannot put no garbage can there to try to save no parking space. And they jumped on this little girl, a 21-year-old. So I just want y'all to hear these people. Now I have nothing against the LGBTQ people, but y'all always trying to jump on this black girl, and y'all be saying stuff about black people. I don't like it. Now I don't know if she is trans as well. I don't know, but the other woman, he was a man, but he was dressed up as a woman. Now, this one right here might be trans too. I don't know. She kind of looked like it, but they jumped on the polar college student girl. She's a black girl. Let me know if y'all heard about that story. They jumped on this polar baby. Now they trying to come out and say they were sorry, the mother and daughter duo. These people right here jumped on that girl.
Just thinking about my mom, because I know the parking was being held for her. I just, for the safety of my mother, I wanted to see what was going on. The moment my mom had arrived and approached her calmly, she just started calling her racial slurs, threatening her, calling her old, ugly.
She wouldn't shut up. She
the whole 9 yards.
Whatsoever, like at all.
The whole 9 yards. So I officially got out the building and I slightly approached her to see what was going on. And I was like, what happened? Because, these insults were being heard by everyone. For a whole 30 minutes straight, she wouldn't, stop yelling. And I would understand if we reacted that way for a parking, but it wasn't for a parking. It was the way she approached us and provoked us for a whole 30 minutes straight till the 45-minute mark where we got arrested because we were just only sticking up for ourselves.
I regret that. It was very wrong of me to do. Very wrong of me to do. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I regret it. But to get humiliated and mentally abused for 45 minutes, her calling me names and provoking the situation.
I apologize for approaching myself the way I did it after.
I regret that. It was very wrong of me to do. Very wrong of me to do. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I regret it. But to get humiliated and mentally abused for 45 minutes, her calling me names and provoking the situation.
I apologize.
I couldn't tell that I was getting hit in the head and everything. I was just trying to defend myself at the time.
Cell phone video shows 21-year-old Jada McPherson taking blow after blow.
It just all happened so fast. Her agenda was to pull my head. That was their main agenda. Like it's 3 against 1, and I'm like 130 pounds barely.
The fight started over an issue New Yorkers know all too well.
Parking is like hard to find.
McPherson said she was returning home from work when she was trying to park her car on Putnam Avenue near Onderdonk Avenue in Ridgewood, Queens, Monday evening.
The guy, he came and put a garbage can behind my car to like prevent me to park. I circled the block like 3-4 times. I came back and I'm like, it's been like 30 minutes and you're still here.
A verbal altercation with the man and 2 other women, police identified as Andrea Dumitru and Sabrina Starman.
I'm not gonna lie, I called her an immigrant, but she called me a slave and she called me a monkey.
Turning violent. Medics treated McPherson at the scene and arrested Dumitru and Starman. Neighbors say they are family and there have been issues with them holding parking spots for years.
It's not worth fighting. But across the street with the garbage cans, they're trying to hold the spot. He sits there monitoring it. And that's what happened.
I just heard, I heard voices and looked out the window and saw.
Now, all of them did not have to jump on that one little girl.
I couldn't tell that I was getting hit in the head and everything. I was just trying to defend myself at the time.
Cell phone video shows 21-year-old Jada McPherson taking blow after blow.
It just all happened so fast. Her agenda was to pull my head. That was their.
Now, so, y'all, let me know what y'all think about that. Now, the Hispanics jumped on that poor girl. It was the mother, the daughter, and one of the transgender. He's a man, but he identified as a woman. Jumped on the poor girl. Jumped on this lady. The poor little 21-year-old college girl. They jumped on her. All of them. Let me see what y'all saying. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sonia. All right, you made it to Arizona. All right, I told you you were going to make it. Smooth plane ride. All right, Sonia. All right. Oh, lies and more lies. He might got me blocked. Because I can't see his comments no more. I can't see Martell comment. You said she's really his lead because Mel was out of his league, in my opinion. Yes, Mel is way out of his league. You said Martell loves himself and no one else. You right about that, Linda? They both lazy. Hello, Patricia T. Hello, hello, hello. I think she might be on the show, and that's why Mel left. Okay. What Letitia said is going to be shocking to Carlos King. That was a clue she might come on. Okay. She will never forgive Carlos if he do that. Okay. 1 woman, 2 men. Right. Hello, Deborah Randall, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Proud Mimi. Hello, hello, hello. I don't blame her. I have dignity and pride, and some things I just won't do for money. You right about that? Let me see what else y'all saying. Yes, I heard about it and saw their disgusting self. I'm so happy I have a garage. They lying. Yes, they lying. Liars face the consequences. Yeah, so they got charged with, so the mother and the daughter got charged with assault. Now the transgender man. Now I don't have nothing against transgender or LGBTQ, but this is the thing. When when a man that's a woman, if they jump on, okay, if a man that's now a woman jumps on a man who is now a woman, but really is born a man, jumps on a woman. How do y'all feel about that? Should they be charged? Because they are truly a man, but they should still, in my opinion, like again, I don't have nothing against LGBTQ people, again. But if you're an LGBTQ man and you jump on a woman, you should be charged like a man because you still have the strength of a man. But the mother and daughter is not telling where the LGBTQ man is. The mother and daughter have been charged, but they can't find that the LGBTQ man because the mother and daughter ain't telling them where he at. So black people, the black people did go in front of their apartment building and start marching. They told them they don't care where y'all at, y'all gonna stop putting your hands on black women. They said they're there because people were going off, saying, "Where are the men in New York at? Why are you letting these people put their hand on black women?" So people started going to that neighborhood and standing in front of that apartment building, black men and women telling them to come out. They said before, she said, all y'all just, they said it's equal now. Come on out, since y'all want to fight, come on out. They will not come out that apartment building. The police was there a couple of days when they were protesting because they told them, since y'all want to jump on us, now we here. Come on out. Though they have been going there every day trying to catch those people there. They have been marching in front of their apartment building. It's been black men and women telling them to come on out. Since y'all want to jump people, y'all want to jump the black people, they told them to come on out. You said they lying? Okay. They are not Americans, okay? A trans man fighting a biological woman should be a federal crime. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying as well. You said to support them things. Right. That's not why Melanie left. Melanie left. She said she wanted to spend more, be more present with her kids, and she was tired of that toxic show. And y'all seen all the time, everybody would gang up on Melanie all the time. And then I think another thing, what really did it for Melanie is when Destiny said that she was trying to groom her. I think that did it. I think, and then by CK letting that get out in the public, I think that did it. I think when Destiny said that Melanie and Martell was trying to groom her, I think that did it for Melanie. Melanie said, hell no, y'all not going to mess up my reputation. I think Melanie said, that's it. That's it. This show that went too far. That's it. I think Melanie said, hell no. She said, I'm not going to do this for no fucking money. She said, I'm good. She said, the show was going too dark and too far. When people are getting on here trying to mess up your reputation, trying to say you're a groomer, I think that was it for Melanie. When she said the grooming shit, I think that was it. That was it. Then they were bringing people on there that Martell had slept with, like Trish. They knew Martell had slept with Trish. She tried to deny it, and I'm saying this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. He had slept with Trish. They knew it, and they brung her on the show. So they were always doing little shiesty shit, right? So So Melanie said, "The hell with this." Melanie still get paid from the show, so without her being on it, like Mariah still get paid for Married to Medicine without her being on there. So Melanie still get paid from the show without her even being on there. So she got more time to go to her kids' games and to be with her kids and do other stuff, and she still get paid. So, but I think that grooming just really just did it. That was just the below the belt. That was just. I think that was just it. When Destiny did that and Carlos let that be aired, that grooming, I think that was it. That it was no turning back after that. The grooming, no. That's just my personal opinion. Melly was blindsided by Destiny and Kimmy. Yes. Then Kimmy trying to come in her sideways with the bullshit. I think Melanie was like done with that. I think that was it. Melanie was done. Hello, beautiful eyes, love. All of them got together and made a dangerous lie to discharge Mel and through Mel and thought Mel was going to accept those lies. Right. Hello, baby girl, 1981. Where you been at? Where you been at? I ain't seen you. I was asking where you been. Yeah, so sometimes the money ain't even worth it. When your reputation is being put out like that, like you a damn groomer, that can mess up your brand. When people are putting out here that you're a fucking groomer, I don't blame Melanie. I would have cut the fuck out too. Because that show ain't her life. She got other things going on with her businesses and things like that. And people putting out there that you're a groomer, I would have cut the fuck out too. Like, oh hell no. This show may be y'all life, but this ain't my life. I would have cut out too. That was the end right there. That was the end. I think the grooming just did it. And then Kimmy come out there lying. And then Melanie said they had already talked about what they were going to be talking about. And then for Kimmy to come out there and lie, I think that did it too. And you got to pick me because Kimmy will do anything for Maurice. Anything. She don't care what she got to do. Kimmy is gonna stay married to Maurice because she's happy to have a baby. Those are pick me bitches right there. Any woman, look, you got some women, right? You got some women out here that are desperate to get married. They figure they running out of time. They want to get married. They don't care who the hell they marry. You got women out here marrying men that don't even got a job. They just want to say they married. That's it. You got women out here who get food stamps and Medicaid, and that's nothing wrong with that. But they are to the point they put men on their cases to put the man on the food stamps and the medical. They just want a husband. They don't care if they don't have a job. They just want to use the word, my husband. They don't care if the man ain't got no job or nothing. They don't even care if the man got a car. They just want to be able to say, that's my husband. That's it. So you got a lot of women out there. And Kimmy is one of them. She figured she was running out of time. So Maurice was sleeping on people's couches. Maurice didn't even have a steady place to live. So he picked, allegedly. So she got him. So you think she gonna let him go? Look how long she waited to marry him, 7 years. So you think she gonna let Maurice go? Allegedly. No, she don't let him go. You said you was gonna take some time off. You said I've been working. Okay. Yes, you got a lot of women out here. I got some cousins like that. The men don't even work. The men don't even work. They just want to say they married. Some of them go to the courthouse and get married, come back, tell them if they married. I got a husband. And look, and they done got to the point they didn't even call the man by their name. Everything. My husband, my husband. I'm like, don't your husband know he got a name? They just want to say they husband. They done took him down into the welfare building and put him on their case. So now the man get food stamps and Medicaid. But see, this is a trick. They can't get daycare because if the man ain't working, they said, well, if he not working, he can watch the kids. So they mad about that. I said, well, if you took him down there and put him on your damn case, he not working, they gonna say, they said he can watch the kids. He not working. You want a damn husband? They don't call the man by their name no more. All they say is husband. They done put the man on their damn case. So the man get food stamps and Medicaid. Just saying, just telling y'all the truth. I ain't, you know, I don't lie about nothing going on. They put them on they man, well now they husband. They get Medicaid and food stamps, but they can't get daycare because the man don't work. Their husband don't work, so they said he can watch kids. That's what y'all want. Don't even got the damn car. Drop her off at work and pick up. So he riding around all day while she at work, while they at work. But they wanted a husband. Some people, some of them got married at the courthouse. They came back and had a reception. Little reception. I don't say nothing. That's y'all business. Y'all want a man ain't got no job, no car. Just to say you got a husband, that's y'all personal business. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But I tell you what, it couldn't be me. That's all I'm saying. So you responsible for paying all the bills in the house, every damn thing. He just lay up there all day, drop you off at work, and you lay up there all day. Hey, that's what you want to do? You like it, I love it. Ain't none of my business. Tisha don't like because Coleslaw is on the show. The good books say your man that the good books say a man that doesn't work don't deserve to eat. Well, honey, he eating. They get food stamps. That's what they, you know, they say. You know, that's what they doing. You know, I let them do them. If you want a husband that bad, don't do your thing. I'm just no. Only thing stay at my house when I'm gone is furniture. There's no way no man gonna drop me off at work and come back home and up in the bed. Bam. Never. Even when I wasn't married, never. Ain't nobody using no car. My car go with me to work. You ain't got no car, ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't nobody drop off. I drive my car to and from work. No work. I don't do that. No, man. No. I don't play those type of games. I don't do that. But I let people do what they want to do. Let me see. Did I hear you right that Tisha don't like because Coleslaw is on the show? I don't think Tisha, none of them want Coleslaw to be on that show. I don't think they want her on that show because she know all the good. Don't nobody want her on the show because she know everything. And allegedly, I heard, like I said, I'm not watching the show. They said that the interview that the podcast that Coleslaw and Martell did with that woman, that's going to be brought up on the show. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. And look, now this is some freaky stuff here. I heard that Martell and Maurice gonna have a sit down because y'all know that they brought Maurice's name up in the podcast. So Martell asks Maurice, how does he in the room? I said, what? So Martell is supposed to be asking, Maurice is supposed to be asking Martell, how does his penis look then if they were all in the room doing something? Now that's some GAY stuff right there. You asking another man how your penis look. I'm just saying. That's what I heard. Allegedly. That's what I heard. Maurice and Martell supposed to have a sit down, and because Coleslaw and Martell and that lady brung that up, Maurice is gonna ask Martell, how does his penis look? Just saying. Just saying. That's what's supposed to be going on. Now that's some stuff, y'all. You gonna ask another man how your penis look? That don't sound too good, y'all. Be asking no other man how your damn penis look. Just saying. Just saying. I wouldn't. I don't know. Now, do y'all think that's appropriate to ask another man how your penis looks? So I guess, in other words, if what Maurice is trying to say, well, Martell, if we all was in the same room doing women, and we were all in there together, how does my penis look? That's what I guess that's what Maurice is trying to say. That's what I heard. Just telling you what I heard. That's smart cookie. That's what they saying. Maurice is gonna ask Martell, how does it look? I see. I don't know. Now I'm starting to come to believe what Letitia's saying. Some people got some shit going on. I'm starting to believe what Letitia's saying, because ain't no other man gonna ask no other man how they penis look. I'm just saying that. I don't know. Yes, smart cookie. That is ridiculous. Hey, my degree is real. Hello. Girl, I don't know. They is on some creeped out stuff. They is on some other, they on some different timing. So I guess Maurice won't Martell. So he's trying to say, well, if they've been in the room schooling each, different women, he trying to say Martell should know how him and Marceau penis look. That's all I'm saying. That's what it's given to me. Allegedly. You said after all is said and done, Coleslaw still won't make an appearance. Can't make this ish up. Well, that's what they saying. That allegedly. Now she might still come on there. She might just take anything. But that allegedly, what I heard, the word on the curve is they're saying that the girl asked for $1 million. Then she went to 500,000, and then there was another price she asked her for, and OWN is not willing to give her that type of money. Like she the star of the show or something. But my whole thing is, what could she possibly say on the show that we haven't already heard? Y'all remember when she was drunk on her YouTube page, she was saying all type of shit. So what is she gonna say? This is what people not understanding here. It doesn't matter what she say. He was a married man. It doesn't matter if Melanie called you, if Melanie saw y'all together. The man had papers on him. He had kids and a family. You were pregnant by a married man. You were pregnant. I don't care if they were separated. He still was married. It don't make a difference. This is what is not clicking in her little peanut brain. I don't care if he was coming over there to your house. You knew he was a married man. And in some states, you can get sued for messing with people's husbands. I know in North Carolina you can. Y'all see Fantasia was getting sued by that by that lady for messing with her husband. That other lady was trying to see Nene Leakes for messing with her husband. So in some states you can get sued for messing with people's husbands. So I don't know what the law is in Alabama, but some people you can get sued. It don't matter. If you separate or whatever, if you mess with somebody's husband, your ass can get sued. Just saying. And that's why I think she never will say the official day of Spider-Man's birthday. Now we all, like I just said, we know all of the 4-piece Nuggets birthday. She will never say the official day of Spider-Man or Miles Morales' birthday. We've already figured out it's somewhere in December. I think it's somewhere around Sugar Mama's birthday. But he was still married. So it don't make a fucking difference. You said, what if they come and they blew her out? They might be doing that too, Smart Cookie. Those folks ain't got nothing worth watching on the show. No, see, it's gonna be a whole bunch of toxic, and I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. I'm trying to be at peace, and I just want all positive stuff. Look, we got enough drama going on in the world right now. I just want positive. I want to watch positive show, something that I can learn something from. I don't want to see all these women on here with the bullshit. I don't want to see it. And look, my thing is this right here. I don't get in no married folks' business. People who are in a committed relationship. If people want to stay with their husband, they cheat, and they okay with that. That's fine. That is fine. They ain't nothing to do with it. But that'll make me. I'm not staying with nobody cheating on me. I'm not staying with nobody who had no baby on me either. I don't care if we married now. I don't care if we're married for 30 years, 50 years, 20 years. I don't care no fuck. I'm gone. I don't care. I'm gone. Because if somebody can be that irresponsible with the way the world is, with all these sexually transmitted diseases and HIV going around, and you is that irresponsible, just say, even if you did go out and cheat the man, right? And you didn't even have the decency or the respect for me to wrap yourself up, and you got somebody pregnant, or you could have brought me something. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't do it. Mm-mm. It is so the HIV rate in Houston is so high. It's scary. Now, I was saying, I want to go to Houston, maybe for just a weekend, because they have, that's like the new Atlanta. They have Sunday Fun Day. And like I told you, I don't see how people go to work there, because on Sunday, it's like a Saturday or Friday. They be popping in Houston. But it's so scary there that the HIV rate is so high there. Every other day, if you go on Instagram or TikTok, they talking about the HIV rate in Houston. It's really high. The STD rate is there high. It's bad there. So it's really bad. So it's terrible, but you know what? I just, that's the reason I don't want to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. I came in as a content creator, reviewing that show, and don't get me wrong, the show has made me some money. I will not lie about that. It has made me some money. But I'm just, I just want to be, in a different space where I'm watching positive stuff, because it's going to be the same thing, Now, Coleslaw, they said it's supposed to be on there. But then again, they said that she's not supposed to be on there. I guess they're going to cut out some of her scenes because she wants money. She wants more money. So, I'm sure I'll hear about it in these YouTube streets, because it's supposed to be on this Saturday, I guess. It's going to be on this Saturday. That's what they say. I don't know. I know some people, they're going to watch it or what have you, but I won't be watching it. I'm a millimeter, so I'm team male. or what have you. But I hope to see Melody in the upcoming show with the Four Piece Nuggets. I'm hoping that Melody, comes out with a show. But Melody does have her new show coming out on Tuby. And guys, another thing. Y'all know I don't really like Drew from Roa, but Drew is in a lot of Tubi movies. I watched a movie last night on Tubi called The Past that Drew was in. If y'all have not watched that movie on Tubi called The Past with Drew Sidora in it, it's really good. It is really good. Where they give their husbands a one-day pass to sleep with whoever they want to sleep with. Baby, I had to if y'all haven't seen it, Drew Sidora's in it. It's called The Past. It's on Tubi. If y'all get a chance, watch it. It's really good. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna watch another one tonight later on with Drew in it. Drew is in a lot of movies on Tubi. She's also in a sitcom on Bounce TV as well. I think I showed y'all the preview of that. So Drew was in a lot of different Tubi movies and also sitcoms. So Drew is out here doing some, making moves too now. I ain't gonna take that from Drew. Drew was in a lot of Tubi movies out there as well, and also she's in, I think, 2 sitcoms on TV as well. She's in Roa, but she's on some other TV shows as well. So if y'all have not seen it, go over there. And Drew's in a couple of more movies on Tubi as well. I've been reading the preview, so she's doing her thing as well. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. They might blow her out too, Smart Cookie. You said that's why that show is trash. Nothing is going on that special. Nothing is going on that speaks to business and excellence. Right. And Nene has been going through hell from messing around with all those married men, Jared included. Right, y'all know Nene's son is back in the hospital. He had got that heart transplant, and now his body is rejecting the heart. Yeah, all they do is talk about cheating, right? People just don't understand your children can pay for your sins. You're right about that. The sins of the parents fall on the children. I'm sick of all these broken families in the Black community. Right. What happens in the White House is more action than that show. Right. You're right about that. You said, honey, have voted to close the Epstein's file, and I wonder why. See, I was gonna talk about that too. Y'all know that the Orange Man is in those records for the Epstein's files. He said that was his best friend. He's even in pictures with Jeffrey and with Jeffrey. He's even in pictures with him. They were having people come to Mar-a-Lago. They was having parties at Mar-a-Lago with Jeffrey Epstein. Am I saying this right? Yeah, so we already know that. Epstein, he was in pictures with him. So I don't know how we don't know that. So he was in pictures with Jeffrey Epstein. So we didn't see all that. So we already know that him they were good friends. He said it. We just saw the pictures. They got before all of this, before he became president. They had the flight records with him, been on a plane with him going to parties. They were having parties at Mar-a-Lago with them little young girls there and things like that. And now Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend is ready to talk. She wants to testify in front of Congress now. So we're going to see how this is going to go. You said it's high because of DL men? Right. $1 million to see that long mouth. course. Yes, because they hiding stuff. I refuse to miss my blessings married with a married man. Right. I don't understand how people do that. I don't understand it. And then, and I tell people, you go around and mess with a married man. Now remember, if you get married, your karma for messing with one. And just say, even if Martell and Coleslaw ever got married, they're not gonna have a successful or a good marriage at all, unless you just gonna let him do whatever he want to do. But some women like that. They don't care if the man go out there and cheat or do whatever. They just want to say they married to him. So they might have an open marriage. She just wants to be Mrs. Hope. That's all. She just wants to have the Hope last name. So she don't care if he go out there and cheat and do whatever. She just wants to have the last name. That's it. Because if he try to ever leave her and give it to somebody else, she ain't gonna never let him be happy with him. So, because don't nobody else want him. Yeah, she thinks she's supposed to get paid like she in a Tyler Perry movie, smart cookie. Yep, Drew was in a lot of movies. You said his birthday is December 19th and Sugar Mama is December 17th? Okay. Okay, because she was saying that she would never say when his birthday was. You said Drew was getting her acting credits up. Okay. You said December 17th. She said she liked the number 7. Okay. Yes, the Mel movie is getting ready to come out. When Melody movie showing on Tuby? That list gonna get out. Right? She can't use that name to buy no damn groceries with. Um, what I was gonna say is that I think that I'm waiting to see Heart and Hustle. That's gonna be on. I'm waiting to see that. So that I think that was going to be a really, really good show, Hard and Hustle. Now, y'all remember that other show CK tried to, when he had that one show that was down in Houston with the real estate, with all the black women. I think he went down and fucked up them people family, because I haven't heard nothing else about that part 2, season 2 for that show. I have not even heard about a season 2 for Bell Collective. Let me know in the chat if y'all heard about a season 2 for Bell Collective. I don't think there's going to be another Detroit, Love and Marriage Detroit. I don't think there's going to be another one for that. And I think Love and Marriage, is it Washington or something like that? I know it was Detroit and I forgot the other one. But like I said, I don't think none of the women want to fool with Coleslaw. But like I said, Kimmy and Trish said they would film with her. Kimmy and Trish said they would film with Coleslaw, but the other women said they will not. But like I feel that Nell turned on Mel. We'll see. She probably will film with Coleslaw now too, since because Mel has blocked all of them. Mel is not talking to none of them. She didn't stop following them and everything. So Mel don't fool with none of them. She don't fool with none of them from that show. Not even Miss Mel no more, or Chris. So she don't fool with none of them. So who knows? Maybe since Nell and Mel ain't talking no more, maybe she will film with Coleslaw. But we know Destiny, Trish, and Kimmy will film with her. So So the only person that said they ain't filming with her is Letitia. So we, you know, it might happen. It might happen. But my whole thing is, what could Martell, what can Nut Huggers and Choo Choo Train bring to the show? Now I did hear that he is he is building another property under another name, a LLC name, under a LLC name. He's building a property. So he's not using his name, but he's building a house under an LLC. That's what I heard. So I don't know if he's using that for the show. Because what else is he gonna use for the show? What is Coleslaw gonna use? What is she gonna say she do for the show? I hope she don't have that fucking BT. Lord have mercy. Now y'all know that ain't no good. Because what would she bring to the show? That house that Martell had, he couldn't even sell that house, and allegedly, she is living in Martell house because he can't sell it or rent it out because it's not up to code, allegedly. So, like I said, it's gonna be a shit show, toxic, and everything else. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. What else was he gonna be talking about? Yes, y'all. A lot of people. Let me know if y'all in Atlanta, y'all went to the Cowboy Carter show. Let me know, because baby, these people were giving looks. Baby, Portia didn't come to play. Now this look Portia had going on for the Cowboy Carter, baby. Portia always give the girls the looks, baby. Portia, let me show y'all Portia. Baby. Down, bitches. Look at Portia, baby. Portia was giving the looks for the girls, baby. Portia wasn't playing, baby. Go on, Portia. Baby, Portia didn't come to play for the Cowboy Carter. Look at her. Let me know what y'all thought about Portia's outfit for Cowboy Carter. Because y'all know Beyonce was there 2 or 3 nights this week. And that's Portia look for the Cowboy Carter. What y'all think about our Portia look? I think she gave what she was supposed to give. What y'all think? What do y'all think about Portia look? I heard Candy was eating down too at the Cowboy Carter. Somebody said that Candy went to all 3. She had 3 different looks. They said Candy had 3 different looks for each day she went to the Cowboy Carter. They said that Beyonce took care of them. They had, that she had it, she looked it really nice for all 3 days that she went. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know. To me, Portia just ate down. Portia ate down for the Cowboy Carter. Hello, whatever happened to Baby Jane? Now here's Candy look for the Cowboy Carter. Here's Candy look. Now Candy looked good too. This is Candy. That's Candy look for the Cowboy Carter. Y'all know Beyonce there was there for 3 days in Atlanta.
Jeans, spaghetti, no sauce, no sauce.
Candy and Tide. Okay. What y'all think about Candy outfit? I think I like Candy outfit too. That's Candy on day 2 of the Cowboy Carter. What y'all think about her outfit? I like the Candy outfit. What y'all think? I think Candy ate down. I think she did. I like her outfit too. But I just like Portia's better. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? I think Candy did good. I think she looked nice for the show. I think she looked nice on all of her pictures for the show. So I think she did good, y'all. What y'all think? So how y'all think she did? Y'all think Candy looked good? You said Portia for the win, smart cookie. Okay. You like the Candy look? Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Okay. You said Beyonce shouted out T.S. Madison. Okay. Beyonce loves Roa, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. Okay. I think that, the looks were good, but I just hate they stole her stuff there. I hate they stole her all of her stuff there. I really do. I think that was, whoever took the stuff. I think that was awful. They took her stuff. I do. I don't know why they had to steal the ladies, Beyonce stuff, but we'll know because a lot of unreleased music that was, that has not been released is on that computer. So whoever took the stuff, they will be found out. All right, let's look at T.S. Madison, y'all. T.S. Madison is at the Beyonce concert too. So let's take a look at her to see what she got. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Why is this not? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me just a second here. Let me go back. I was trying to see what T.S. Madison had on for the concert. I was. Give me 1 second. I was trying to see what T.S. Madison had on for the concert. Give me 1 second here. Why is it not playing? Let's see. All right, there go T.S. Madison. Okay, okay. she got a nice outfit on. I'm trying to see her from the front. Okay. What y'all think about her outfit? Oh, that's Tiana Taylor. I think that's Tiana Taylor. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. So what y'all think about the concert? I just can't buy those tickets, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I can't do it. I can't spend no $2,000 for no tickets, y'all. I can't do it. You said extra, and I love her outfit. Okay, baby girl, 1981. They said Atlanta is known for stealing from celebrities. Wow. Smart Cookie said Candy's second look was serving. Okay. Candy for the win. Whatever happened to Baby Jane. Portia for the win. Smart Cookie. Okay. Y'all, I just can't do it. The highest I think I'm gonna pay for a ticket for a concert, maybe be 3 something. I don't think I can't pay no $2,000 for a ticket, y'all. I can't do it. I'm not even paying $1,000 for let me take that back. For to see Beyonce, no, not doing it. Now, I am going to BravoCon. I did pay a pretty penny for my ticket, y'all. But I'm going there for y'all to bring y'all content, y'all. So I'm going there for y'all. I'm working. So I'm working. I'm now if I'm working, yeah. So I'm going there for y'all. So I'm going to BravoCon to now I think I told y'all. So let me take that back. If I'm working, I'm gonna do it. So, but that's for 3 days, 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to BravoCon. You said, do YouTube take down private membership videos like they do the public videos, or can you do whatever you want in the membership? I put videos. They never took none of mine down. Smart Cookie. You said my son was at the Sunday concert, FaceTime me for a little bit. Okay, my sweet. Okay. You said the nosebleed seats was around $1,000. Some less. Okay. Now I'm going. Now I'm going to BravoCon, but I'm working, so I'm going there for my channel. Okay, I'm going there for my channel. Now I think I'm gonna put some of my BravoCon on my membership, and I'm gonna put some of it on my subscriber. But I'm going there working. So, but I paid a pretty penny for those tickets. But that's for a 3-day event. But and that's in November. So I'm going to do that. So if I do stuff like that, it got to be about me working. I'm working, so I got to work. BravoCon is in November, so so I'm doing that. So some of it's going to be on my membership, and some of it's going to be on my channel. But because I got to give my membership people some stuff, but I got to get them their money worth. So I got to get them something, So I got to do that, and then January got to do that. So my membership people got to get stuff. So yeah. So if I'm working, yeah. So yeah, some of the people that's in my membership will see a lot of the BravoCon, and then I'll put some stuff on my channel as well. Yeah, but I got to Yeah, but if if you're working, it's worth it. It pays off in the end, or what have you. When is BravoCon is in November, and then I have my flight catchers. Y'all know with Sassy T Talk with your girl, Sandra P, Sheila Joe, um, Regina, uh, Regina and them is in flight catchers. So we have another trip and what have you. So I had to do that as well. Yeah, so gonna be doing that. Um, now this is my first time going to BravoCon. So I'm gonna try to record a lot of stuff on my phone, but I don't my phone, I'm gonna get a different tripod because the one I got, it got like a big well, no, I don't because I have a light. So I have one tripod with a big light around it, and then I also got my light that I can put on my phone. So I'll probably just use that. But then I'm gonna need the stick. I think I do. I just gotta find it. But so y'all will be getting some stuff. People who are my membership, y'all just wait. I'm gonna be doing BravoCon. I got to get outfits for that. I have to do that as well. I'm going to be putting some pictures of my grandbaby on here pretty soon, or what have you, with my son. Because I want them to be able to put their pictures up first, then I'll put them up. Yes, my grandbaby was born on July 11th. My little grandboy. And I told y'all, baby, that grandma love is something different. That Nana love, that Gigi love for the grandkids is something different. I told my kids I love them as well, but I don't know. I see my grandbaby come out. I just in love with his little butt. But he was born July 11th. He was born Friday, and I've been going up there every day. And I said, okay, this week I'm gonna let my son and his girlfriend have a week to bond with him, and I'm gonna just let them do their thing. But my grandson was born July 11th, like around 5 something. So I said I'm gonna let them have some time um, with him or what have you. But I've been going up there every day. I've been talking to my grandson, make sure he know who I am. And he been looking up at me like, okay, this is woman that's been bothering me. Yes. So I'm just gonna let them bond with my grandson a little bit, and then I'll probably go back up there next week, or they might bring him down here. If they don't bring him down here, I'm gonna go up there. But yes, my grandson is finally here. He was born July 11th at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I am going to the Brandy concert. They will come to Wisconsin October 17th. Monica and Brandy. I am going to that concert. Um, Me and my sister and my cousin, I'm going to go to that. So that's another thing I'm going to. I haven't been that busy this summer, but I'm going to get busy. This weekend, I think I'm going to be going to some brunch spots that I didn't know that was here in Milwaukee. So I'm going to be going to some of those, and like just trying different food and stuff and letting y'all know about it. So I will be doing that. What else I wanted to talk about something else with y'all. Now, y'all told y'all I have never been on a cruise before, right? So I was going to start my first cruise out with Carnival Cruise. And I have never been to Essence Fest. And I wanted to next year go to Essence Fest. So I was going to start planning around this time to go next year to Essence Fest. But I've heard some bad stuff about Essence Fest that I'm not too happy about, where they have changed a lot of the culture from Essence Fest, and it was really not that packed this year for Essence Fest. They took a lot of the Black vendors away from Essence Fest, and it wasn't the same, they said. So a lot of people skipped Essence Fest this year. Also with Carnival Cruise, there's a lot of stuff going on with Carnival Cruise. But people were doing a lot of stuff, and they were putting it on TikTok. They, people sneak stuff on cruises. They sneak stuff on the airport and everything. But you don't get on you don't get on Instagram or TikTok telling people how you sneak your alcohol and stuff on the plane and all that, and on the cruise. And now they know. So they messed it up for their own stuff. Fighting on the cruise ship and things like that. That was bad. That was really, really bad. It was bad. So they changed a lot of the stuff. They changed a lot of stuff. So I don't blame them at all. So they changed a lot of stuff on the cruise. I don't blame them. Like I said, there's black people and then there's the other black people. So they were doing stuff on the cruises. So they had to make some changes. I'm not mad about that. They said they're not playing rap music no more on the cruises as far as in the nightclubs. So I'm not mad about that. If people go get on there fight and they bring a reefer on the ship and everything, acting a fool, then that's what happens. Yeah, some people mess it up for some people. Okay. But now that they're saying that they're not doing a lot of stuff on the cruises, now if they play R&B, I'm okay with R&B. But if they're saying they're not playing no R&B, no rap, then I don't know if I can do that. You can't even bring your speakers on there as well. So I can understand that, but you got to play at least, if you're not going to play rap, play at least R&B. Okay. Some people, when you have the captain's dinners, you're supposed to be dressed up when you go to the captain's dinner. They said people were coming in there with bathing suits on, half dressed, everything. So that's another thing that happened on Carnival Cruise. So that was a lot of stuff that was going on there. So I might look into some different cruise ships to go on or what have you. And then Essence Fest, if they don't make any changes to Essence Fest, then I won't be going there because I want to, get the experience of Essence Fest. But if they're not going to make any changes and change it back to how it was, then I guess I can't go. But yeah. But I'm still going to be doing some traveling and things like that. So y'all going to be getting some. I'm going to be probably in the next couple of weeks. I'll be getting ready to start back traveling, y'all. So y'all can get some. Footage of me traveling again. So yeah, I'm gonna start back doing that. All right, guys. So make sure you guys are supporting the channel either by Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Stickers. But I've been getting any Super Chats or Super Stickers. I'm trying to see what's going on with that. So y'all can do that as well. And also follow me on my other platforms. And remember, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. And also share the video. Share the video. All right, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone, good night. See you guys tomorrow.